Good afternoon, my name's Elliott Robertshaw, one of the BDMs at Pragma, and today I'm at Gammaverse, joined by James Bustin, the Managing Director of Associated Telecom.
Yeah, hi Elliott.
How are you?
Good, thanks, you?
Good, yeah, excellent. Thank you for taking the time out. Just got a few questions to go over on some various bits that have been going on. So, I understand you've just recently added iPECS to your portfolio, having recently been a long-standing Gamma partner. Just really interested to know why you added it to the product portfolio.
Okay. So partnerships are really, really important to us. So we've been a long-term partnership with Gamma. They get us, we get them. But there were some gaps in the market, if you like, that Horizon, as good as it is, didn't always suit every customer that we dealt with. And we typically, the SME, so the sort of 5 to 15 users. But we found that where there was higher users with low usage, it didn't always fit. So the iPECS product, with it being delivered by Gamma and us having that relationship and that sort of support and backing by them, was great. And it fitted that little niche that we wanted to, serve initially, but the areas that we want to grow into as well, with sort of bigger businesses, bigger users, and things like the light license really suited that.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah. And I understand now you've obviously onboarded a few customers with the iPECS portfolio, within the iPECS portfolio. Interested to know what sort of feedback you've had from those initial users.
So the users, the bespoke integration has been absolutely fantastic. So our sales staff have really enjoyed being able to sell that and delivering what customers want. The soft phone license has been great. The light license has been great. But then from a support perspective, it's not just about can we sell it, it's can we deliver it and then can we support it ongoing. You know, our reputation is really important to us. The people that we partner with is really important to us. So we have to be able to deliver. And if there is an issue, if there is a problem, we have to know that we've got that backup. And the feedback from the guys I spoke to just before we jumped on this podcast has been absolutely excellent. They've had every little bit of help. We've had you on the phone to some of the guys for hours, talking through issues, helping them out, helping them sort of set things up in the right way, teaching them tips and tricks. It's been a really good experience so far.
Excellent. So sort of the whole holistic approach from
absolutely
sales, technical, installs been perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
Happy days. And then from like a product perspective, obviously we've got quite a wide product portfolio. What would you say are the areas within the iPECS portfolio that excite customers, sales staff, maybe what you can look to push out more in the coming 6 to 12 months?
So the exciting thing for us is probably different to your previous partner, shall we say, because we were really on board with Horizon. So it's kind of, we've really noticed the differences as opposed to the core elements. So integration has been great. Analytics has been great. The fact that it's built in, call recording the standard, perfect. It's a great option. Just give somebody the option, try it out, you know, almost that opt-in or opt-out, that sort of period, and look for longer terms. And then a big benefit for us, where we've kind of steered clear of larger users, education sites, hotels, the light license has been absolutely brilliant. So the sales guys are sort of deals that they've maybe walked away from 12, 18 months ago. They're kind of knocking on the door, going back in there, and there's business coming out of them. And yeah, the pipeline's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The consultants are really enjoying the fact they've got more opportunities, and the fact that we can deliver it, and you guys hold our hand through it. It's just great. So the sales guys love it, and we know that we're going to provide a really good customer experience.
Fantastic. And just going on to a different point, I guess a lot today at Gammaverse, we've discussed the SIP to UCaaS migration and how that's going to change over the coming 6 to 12 months. How do you see that benefiting you guys looking to attack that market, Associated Telecom?
Yeah, so we're a little bit of an anomaly, if you like, because we only got into hosted in 2019. So we didn't have this huge ISDN base. We've never sold phone systems. We've always been UCaaS. So our benefit is that the people that maybe are a little bit nervy about shifting their customers, that's music to our ears, because we'll go and take them kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like we're happy to just go in with the UCaaS model. But what we really like is sort of the analog to digital switch that we can do with iPECS, where maybe we've got a hotel that doesn't want to recable all their, they can't close their rooms, replaster everywhere, redecorate. There's again a product fit where you've maybe got somebody that hasn't fully written off the cost of a phone system, and we can go in and be a little bit different to where we were before, suggesting like you've got to change all of your kit, you've got to pay a per user, per month, per model, per license model. And we've got an alternative now. So that's a real opportunity to us for just to tap larger opportunities, larger businesses that previously we may have either steered away from or not been as competitive.
Interesting. So that's that hospitality sector where you can now attack you can have that bit of a hybrid model, and then there's a natural progression.
And education, schools, schools that need a handset in the room but don't want to pay for minutes and bundles and features, that because it's incoming calls only, it really fits that niche for us.
Excellent. So again, final question for me, sort of interested to understand, you've touched on hospitality and education there. With the iPECS offering, where do you see other verticals where you can maybe look to push into, whether that be other areas or higher amounts of users which maybe weren't a priority before?
So compliant call recording is really, really helpful. We've got a couple of opportunities we're working on currently with Jen with that. That's been great. The feedback's been really good from our BDMs. Trying to up the average size of our customer, where actually larger users with lower usage per user. Again, those light licenses and the digital sort of analog digital switch is a really, really good option. So the next 12 months for us will be focused on upping the average size of our customer, which between the WebEx offering on Gamma and the iPECS offering with Pragma, we're ticking every box basically.
Interested to know, obviously at Gammaverse 2024, what benefits do you at Associated Telecom take from an event like today?
I think we can be really insular as businesses, and you sort of focus on what you're doing day to day. And it's great to sort of step away and engage with. One of the things that Gammaverse and Gamma Partners have is that there's a really good atmosphere amongst them. Whilst we're all competing, we're all competitors, there's kind of a friendly rivalry, shall we say. So it's great to see a lot of familiar faces and engage with them, but also get some ideas that maybe things that we haven't thought of, businesses that are a little bit further along on their journey that we can learn from, hearing from independent panelists from outside. We've just had Dom from Cabell speaking about how they sort of analyse the market and how it's changing. And as a small business, it's really key to learn those things, because it might not be something that's on the horizon for our customers right now, but if enterprise businesses are doing it now, then you can guess that the SMEs will be doing it in 3-4 years' time. So it's really, really good to pick up sort of tips and hints on where the market's going, to engage with people at Gamma that we don't get to see as often, but also to engage with some other partners and sort of see what they're doing, where we can maybe improve our business. And also as well, sort of work out all the things that actually, there's lots of things that we're doing right, because the things that we've had in place have been backed up in these conversations that it's the right way to do it. So part of it is that sort of confirmation that what you're doing is the right thing.
Yeah.
And part of it is, right, okay, and these are the next steps that we have to take.
Brilliant. And just one thing I wanted to ask is that our Managing Director, Will Morey, asked earlier if there was one word you could sum UCAS up with, what it is. Interested to know what you maybe put on that Slido QR code.
I didn't put sausages on there.
You didn't? No.
Okay.
What would you sum up with? One word?
I put it wasn't one word, it was the future of communications. It's kind of that evolve or die. I think John put up a few posts on Netflix as a videotape, and Nokia as a key example of a huge business at the top of the peak of its powers, that because it didn't evolve, it was superseded by the Apples and Androids of this world. And that's where I sit with us. We're always trying to re-evolve our business to make sure that A, we're winning as much business as possible, but B, that and coming to events like this help us stay ahead of that curve every step that we can.
Fantastic. Cool. Well, that was everything I was keen to ask today. So thank you for your input, and enjoy the rest of Gammaverse.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.